let's get to Kim K and the rest of these celebrity heifers. You know, it's amazing to me how you have a group of women who have everything. America has given you women everything. And all you want to do is virtue signal and talk about, well, they don't support Roe v. Wade. You heifers was attacked. You hated America before Roe v. Wade was overturned. Y'all been talking this, I don't support the fourth, I don't support America nonsense. You've been saying it. You've been saying it. But you won't move to none of these Middle Eastern countries that's patriarchal. And then you got Kim K, who's been given everything. Her sisters. You go to these other countries, yes, these European countries are gonna know you, maybe these Asian countries. But if you go to some of these other countries with that nonsense, you will not be treated the way you're treated here. See, American women gotta understand something. You're only gonna have it easy over here, okay? You take this attitude to some of these other countries, they're not going to stand for it. There's a reason why their women are more feminine than you. There's a reason why men are going overseas to get a wife. It's because a lot of you women are unfeminine. You're ran through. You're not wife material. You have this feminist ideology. And you really think that's going to help you in regards to keeping a man. Kim K is literally dating a weirdo. She went from dating Kanye West to a famous weirdo because she wants to have a relationship like some of these other women have. They want to be the intelligent, competent one while they date a guy who looks like all he does is pop pills and party, who needs a girlfriend to be his mom. That's why you will never see a Kim K with a guy that wears a suit, or a guy who's more of a businessman, a guy who is very, very competent. She doesn't want those type of men because her ideology is against that. Her ideology is against anything where a man is in a dominant position than her. She wants to date a man who she feels like she can control, that she can push it around. I even heard they say that she said that it's all about her. It's all about her. And these Americanized women don't understand that you make yourselves look bad when you get on here and you love to denigrate a country that's giving you every freedom that no other country will ever give you. I don't care if they have women running those countries. Look, what about the men, the laws? A lot of you American women will never have it as good here in these other countries. America, I would say this though, America politically is in very bad shape. But America in itself, for what it has, the resources that it has, there's a reason why all these people are coming here. There's a reason why all these people are coming here. Now, you do see some people here and there leave this country to go move elsewhere, but they didn't leave because they had to. They left because they wanted a new lifestyle change. Some people are minimal. Some people like it to be like a simple life. Maybe near some water, maybe in the mountains, right? Maybe in the snow. They lead a minimal life. They don't need the trappings of a culture that is very materialistic. Kim Kardashian has a following of women who are very materialistic. They want to be her. They want to wear what she wears, date the guys that she dates. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. And the thing also with Kim K, and I want y'all to understand something, is that we all have faults. This country has so many issues. Yes, absolutely. But you gotta use some common sense and understand that you are in charge of your own destiny. If you will stop being lazy and living off the government, like a lot of these, especially in the black community, a lot of y'all are lazy. You don't want to do any better. You done quit your job. You're living off these checks that you're getting. You don't want to do any better, but you want to blame everybody else for why you're where you're at. You are where you're at. It ain't the government's fault. It's your fault. You are to blame. Y'all quitting jobs left and right because you don't want to work for nothing. It's not like you're starting your own business. You're just lazy. Even Kim Kardashian called a lot of people out for being lazy and not working hard enough. She apologized, but she knows that, even though she made her fortune off of a sex tape that she lied about. This country has a lot of flaws, but I would not want to live anywhere else. I don't care what y'all say. You can talk about race, but let me tell you something right now. They had a whole military unit in Ukraine, the country that y'all sent for, that was basically very national. They were white nationalists. They were white nationalists. And they said I saw something where they said that there were Ukrainian people coming over here, or when they knew they were going to be around black people who may have been like helping and whatnot, they would be called the N-word by these people. And nobody raised an eyebrow on that. But y'all are simping for this country. We don't simp for African countries as hard as a lot of y'all are simping for a country that has a military unit that is very discriminatory towards anybody that isn't Caucasian. That is the weird thing about you people. You don't do no research. You look at what's said in the media and you believe it. You don't like this country? You think it has all these problems? Nothing is stopping you from getting a passport and moving out of here. The reason why you don't leave is because you're comfortable here and because you know you have it better here than any place else. I want you heifers to take this feminist BS to some of these other countries that isn't the UK or even some of these European countries. Why don't you take that attitude towards the Middle East, China, right? And let's see if they put up with it. I highly doubt they're gonna put up with it. Kim K and the rest of these female celebrities know the truth, but they want a virtue signal. They know they're not gonna have it good any other place but here. Y'all can say whatever you want to. If I had a problem with America, I'm not getting on Twitter and complaining about it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get my passport and I'm gonna leave and I'm never coming back. Y'all have options, but you don't exercise it because you know once you leave this soil, you're not going to be treated better in other places than you are here. Maybe if you got money and you can give people money, maybe they'll like you. But I think a lot of you are delusional. I really think a lot of you are highly, highly delusional. Now, this is the article I came across. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Jessica Chastain, media blasts America on Independence Day. As millions of Americans celebrate the nation's 246th birthday Monday, major media outlets and prominent liberals use the holiday to denigrate the U.S. While contrarian put-downs of the land of the free are second nature to social media malcontents, even the likes of NPR and ESPN got into the act this year, with the nation's publicly funded broadcaster scrapping a reading of the Declaration of Independence and a self-proclaimed worldwide leader in sports, devoting prominent space on its website to a column bemoaning how America is tearing itself down. This is why I tweeted that ESPN has been a failure, has basically been, trash for years. I don't listen to NPR. A lot of those publications are very much so biased and they're very much so toe the corporate line. But ESPN, you're supposed to be sticking to sports. Why aren't you sticking to sports? You're not sticking to sports because you realize that you like Twitter.
Happy 4th of July.
Thank you, DHP. Appreciate that. You're supposed to be sticking to sports. You fired people because they wouldn't stick to sports. But here you are, ESPN. I guess you thought because it was going to be on your website, which nobody visits anymore, that nobody would see it. But we saw it, ESPN. And this is why you're a failure. This is why your network is a failure. The heifers on your platforms are failures. If they don't like this country, you can leave. Just like if I don't like a business, I'm never going to patronize that business. ESPN, you better hope people don't start dropping you from their cable listings because I am seriously consider taking you off mine, because I don't even have to watch you unless it's football season. But I can. There are alternatives. There are alternatives where I don't have to watch you, and I think other people should do the same. I think other people should definitely do the same. These people are out of their minds. For 33 consecutive years, longtime NPR Morning Edition host Steve celebrated the July 4th by reading out America's founding document. That ritual came to an unceremonious end this year. This July 4th, we break with tradition. Morning Edition co-host Layla Fidel on Twitter Monday, instead of a reading of Declaration of Independence at NPR, Inskeep examines what equality means and has meant in this document. Important segment about our past and future. Well, let me tell you something, man. I saw a video of a World War II veteran. He's like 100 years old, right? Maybe y'all have seen it. And he was literally crying. He literally cried. He said this isn't the nation that he fought for, that other men fought for, that it has changed. It's because we are giving power to the most worthless people in our society. And when you give power to the mentally unstable, worthless people in our society, this is what the outcome is going to be. These people have no logic and common sense. You got women that are upset about Roe v. Wade because it's a blow to their ego, because they thought that society was going to be the future was going to be about them, but it's not. And other countries are starting to see that when you put women in positions of power, it's going to be nothing but destruction. When you pander to them, it's nothing but destruction. Many of our debates on this July 4th turn on what equality means, what voting rules really give equal access to the ballot. Do abortion laws give a woman's equal control of her body? At what point is a fetus entitled to equal rights? Inskeep, I cannot pronounce this guy's name, asked during an 11-minute segment. Well, I listen, let me tell you something right now. If you take the life of a woman that's pregnant, you are charged with both of their lives, not just one. So yes, that fetus does in some instances have rights, because if a pregnant woman loses her life and you're responsible, that's two lives, not one. But tell these women that, right? There's no common sense. They want to use abortion as birth control. It's a blow to their ego. They thought that everything in our society would be revolving around them and what makes them who they are. No, okay? The Supreme Court's June 24 decision overturning Roe v. Wade, the 1973 ruling that guaranteed women the right to an abortion nationwide, animated many anti-American sentiments and gestures, like the double birds flip by Oscar-winning actress Jessica Chastain, an actress that, she's a good actress. I've known of her being in certain things, but does this help or hurt her career-wise? Because when you go political, it does hurt you. You're going to become, I will say, not a pariah, but you're going to be that actress, that political actress, and you don't want to be that, okay? So I think that a lot of these women are virtue signaling, not understanding that it can affect your career. It can. Because once you become that type of actress, that's all people are going to know you as. They're not going to care about your Oscar award. Will Smith won an award and he smacked somebody in the face in the same show. He's never going to recover from that. So other A-listers voiced similar sentiments about honoring the holiday in the wake of Roe v. Wade. Both Kim Kardashian and mom Kris Jenner shared a post to both their Instagram stories that read, 4th of July has been canceled due to a shortage of independence. Sincerely, women. That is rich, coming from women who built their careers off of black men giving them the D, okay? Representative Anna Asho, that's how you say her name, claimed on Twitter that this 4th of July is overshadowed by the dark reality of the Supreme Court decision that makes half America less equal. Aww. Let's see. Instead of celebration barbecues, many are opting to do the most American thing they can do: protest peacefully. And that vein, Claudia Conway, the daughter of former Trump administration staffer Kellyanne Conway, and political pundit George Conway, marched in an abortion rights protest in New Jersey and questioned why Americans should buy into the July 4th propaganda. Don't you just love these American white women just hating a country where, let me tell you something, you American white women, the only value you have in the world is being able to be, the jump off of a Saudi Arabian billionaire or prince, because you can say this here, but say this in some of these other countries. We are not free. Why should we be celebrating independence when not all of us have independence? Oh, we don't? I didn't know we still in slavery. Are we still in slavery? I didn't know we were enslaving white women. Are we doing that now? And that's why we're out here fighting for our reproductive rights and challenging the overturn of Roe v. Wade by the Supreme Court. Said, well, good luck trying to change that, because it ain't gonna happen. Not in our lifetime. But you can keep trying, but it ain't gonna happen. ESPN, speaking of a failure, ESPN's Howard Bryant penned his thoughts on the holiday in the column headline, Baseball, Barbecue, and Losing Freedom this 4th of July. That's the same Howard Brown that was beating on his wife. He beating on that woman, but he don't like this country. Howard, come on, brother. We don't even care what you got to say. But let's get back to Kim K. Listen, I want y'all to understand that these people get online and they virtue signal because it's popular. It's very popular to virtue signal. But what have these people actually done for anybody? Like Kim K, what have you actually done except make your fortune getting the D from black men? That's who you are. That will always be your legacy. Not you pretending to try to be a lawyer. Not you, building a brand and you think that you built it on your own. You built it off of the D of black men. And that's all you're going to be known for.